Y'all, look what they have. I found Brooklyn and Malibu, and then I see Teresa up here as well. I don't see Renee, but that's fine. I really only wanted Brooklyn, but I was not expecting to find them. I'm so excited. And this doll aisle is pretty stocked. Like, the Bratz looks pretty good. There's Monster High. Pretty stacked, but I'm very, very excited. Oh wait, just kidding. They do have Renee. She's over here. So they have the whole crew. They're just kind of like all over the place. I don't know why, but I'm gonna look through them. Probably pick up Brooklyn and maybe one more. I don't know who yet. So we shall see. As I'm looking through them, a lot of them have like scuff marks on the plastic because the plastic is like so close to their faces that probably in transit they get scuffed very easily. So just be very careful. I picked out these two right here. But yeah, I was looking through all these Brooklyns and a lot of them were scuffed. I haven't really looked through her yet. Oh, she looks good. I'm probably not gonna get her, but she does look good. Yeah, these are fun. I'm excited. I got the goods. I'm so happy. And some cilantro and avocado too, but you know, most importantly, the dolls.
Hi there, my name is Eli, and welcome back to my channel, Draculija. As you just saw, I was inside a Walmart filming inside of the doll aisle because I was so excited that I found these brand new Barbie Dream Besties dolls. I really just wanted this Barbie in particular, but I'll be honest, once I saw Teresa in person, she really won me over. She looks so good. So we're gonna do a double feature. I have two of these dolls to look at. They retail for $19.99. Well, actually, I think they were a little bit over. They were like 20 and some change. I don't remember exactly how much, but like $20, which I think is a pretty fair and competitive price point. A lot of doll brands have, you know, wavering prices. Like sometimes their standard price will be 30. Then if the doll market is doing poor, it'll like drop down to like 25, you know? Sometimes it dips to the $20 price point. So I think this is a fair price point. It's competitive, and hey, I don't mind as a consumer. If I'm gonna pay retail, I'd rather have the retail be low. So I'm happy with that. And here are the boxes. I think they look really fun and fresh. They were really standing out on the doll aisle, which, speaking of, they weren't amongst the other Barbie dolls. They were like near the Rainbow High and Monster High dolls, which is probably telling me that these don't have like designated shelf space currently. So a lot of stores might have these dolls just sitting in the back waiting to change, you know, the toy aisle setup. So let me show you the codes, the UPC code, if you want to ask like a Walmart associate if they have these sitting in the back and they can grab them for you. I think I just got lucky because, you know, no two Walmarts are the same. They do everything differently. So some stores have no problem just putting an item out in the wrong section and going about their day. And then some stores will just like be sticklers and like really make sure to do a whole overhaul of the toy aisle. So it's very frustrating and annoying, I know. And then going over the packaging, we have the doll on the left. We have this gorgeous stylized character artwork. It has the name right there. It's kind of small. I do wish the name was a little bit bigger. It is on the side right here as well. And then you have some little windows that show you some accessories you get. And then the logo for the brand, Barbie Dream Besties. I think the logo looks good. I don't love the name. It's not my favorite. I just think the term besties is a little played out. Like, it doesn't feel that fresh currently. Like maybe if this was like 2 or 3 years ago, that would make sense. But yeah, that just might be me being a little bit critical. And then something also to note about the packaging. Number one, I don't like that behind this big artwork, there's just like nothing going on right there. It's just kind of, they're not utilizing the packaging to its fullest extent, which is kind of annoying. And number two, if you saw the clips earlier, a lot of the dolls had like makeup that was smudging against the plastic because this packaging is so narrow, and probably when these dolls are packed to get shipped to stores, they get squished and then they're rubbing against the plastic, and then their lips are scraping against the plastic and it smudges and it just messes up the doll, which is unfortunate because, you know, then you're gonna have a flawed doll with messed up makeup. So if you are ordering these online, just take that into consideration. I was lucky enough that I got to pick through the assortment they had in person, which I prefer to I prefer to pick out my dolls in person when possible. But yeah, I would just be a little nervous if I had to order these online because, you know, I would want my makeup to look good. For the most part, like the makeup did look good. It was just that sometimes the lips are smudged, you know? Sometimes, like, also I noticed with my Teresa, some of her eye, like, we'll get into this later, but it's not fully black. Like, it's brown and it looks a little faint. Like, the printing, they're still good in there. For the most part, it looks good, but some of the printing on some of them was a little faint as well. And then let me show you the backs real quick. We have huge artwork on the back. There's a little character bio, tells you more about the character. Teresa is like a gamer, I think, right? She's coding and gaming. That's pretty fun. And then for Barbie over here, what is she about? What does she do? On stage, behind the scenes, dance, editing. Yeah, it feels very, like, current with what I presume kids' new career goals are. So I like that. They're kind of evolving with the times, I guess they're going to have a YouTube show. I probably won't watch it, but I don't even think it's out yet. But down the line, when these are like actually slated to be released, this will probably go live, but it's probably not live yet. And there they are. That's the packaging. I'm so excited to open these. So I'm going to take some time, unbox them, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have unboxed Teresa and Barbie and posed them a little bit just to kind of play with them, get the feel for these dolls, see what I'm going to get myself into. And for Teresa, I went ahead and took her headset off just because it was like secured with elastic over a T-tie. It was a whole freaking ordeal, but I got it off of her head. And I'm going to do a rapid fire accessory overlook, and then we'll go into the dolls. So for Teresa, she comes with this little bag. It's like a Game Boy. It's fine. It's cute. She has a phone and like a phone case. So her phone is a teddy bear. There's her phone. It says game over. She's a gamer. And then she has these bear ear like headset. Normally it's cat ears, but today we get a bear headset. It's fine. It's cute. I'll probably display it on her later down the line, but for right now I want to keep it off. And then she gets these ugly sunglasses that are like also teddy bear themed. There's a lot of teddy bear themes with her. Okay, they're not going on. So ugly and atrocious. I hate these. But maybe on the forehead they would look better. Yeah, it's still kind of ugly. I don't love these. And then she gets a little purple keyboard. It does say Barbie on there. Her accessories are fine. I like her displayed with like the phone and the purse. I think it's kind of cute. And I do like these as well, but I'll probably display them down the line. And then for Barbie, she has this little dog that is like actually elastic to her. So I'll remove that later. And she comes with a lot. Her purse is cute. It's kind of hard to display with her. Like, what's the vibe? Kind of like that, like a clutch moment? I'm not sure. And then this little stereo, no paint details. It's kind of whatever. She gets a phone as well and a phone case. Hers says best friend calling, which, like, why doesn't it say bestie? It's Barbie Dream Besties. And then hers is kind of meant to mimic like a pop socket. I like the idea and concept, but I was playing and fiddling with it, and it's just a little hard to like get her to hold it. Maybe like that, like she's calling someone. Yeah, I'm just kidding. That looks kind of cute. And then she has an iPad and she's remixing some music. She's producing some music, so that's cool. And then, wait. This is Teresa's teddy bear. Sorry, Teresa gets a teddy bear. And then Barbie gets like a ring light. And the phone can actually go in there. So if you take the phone out of the phone case, you can do like a little setup like that, which also is really fun. And I like the ring light detail. So those are all of the accessories. I think they're fine. I'm not like buying these dolls because I'm like, ooh, they got the best accessories. But, they're there. I like that they're included. I prefer fashion accessories. I kind of sound like a broken record, but I rather have fashion than just like little plastic accessories. But the current state of the doll market is kind of, second fashion outfits are out the door and accessories are in. It's an unfortunate time we live in, but it could be worse. It could be worse. Now, getting into these gorgeous, gorgeous dolls. Let's start off with Teresa. There she is. Okay, I love her side part, and I kind of like when she has her like hair over her eyes, but we want to see that face for the video. So there she is. Okay, she does have a round face, but I don't mind it. I think she looks really cute. Her eyes are kind of like a green hazel color. She's got this nice kind of red-orange lip, and she has an open mouth mold as well as she has dimples. That's kind of what won me over, is the dimples. And then, she's different than the other Barbie face molds. So I think it's fun that right out the gate, Barbie Dream Besties is giving us some like different face molds. It's really fun. I love the thick eyebrows. As someone who has thick eyebrows themselves, I love when thick eyebrows are in vogue. Don't get me wrong, a very nice, sleek, thin eyebrow is nice as well, but this feels fun and fresh and youthful, so I don't mind it. And then her eye makeup's pretty fun actually. She's got yellow on the inner corner, some like metallic gold shimmer that fades underneath the eye, and then kind of like a red smoky eye. And then really cool kind of white, I don't know, decals underneath on her cheeks. On one side she has a moon with some stars, and then this side there's a more prominent star. So really fun. I really like it. It kind of feels I don't know, feels very of the times, which I like. Some of her makeup is slightly pixelated. Like if you're really, really looking, you can see it. But for the most part, it's pretty good. Honestly, I kind of took a gamble on this one. She looked the best, but in the box, her hair was like this. So I was just hoping that this eye looked decent, and it does. So I got pretty lucky. And then for her hair, I had to take out the T-ties for the headset, but I have a bald spot because of the way her braid looks, as you can see. So I might take this braid down and redo it after I wash her hair. The only thing is, okay, I love her hair. It's saran. It's kind of multiple tones. We have this nice kind of like honey brown color with these more orange, like ginger streaks throughout. It's really, really pretty. It's nice saran hair with kind of a wavy, curly texture. But I find that hair like this out of the box, when you wash it, it kind of loses all of its texture and you need to redo it after. So I'm going to spend some time down the line and do like a spa day and try to like zhuzh up her hair. But for today, I'm just going to enjoy it for what it is. It looks fine for now. Also, she has, like I mentioned, these braids, and then on the braids are these cute little plastic bows. She has 2 on one side and then 3 on the other. I like that little detail. I don't mind that it's plastic. They're really secured on there tight with some like elastic, so be careful taking them off if you plan on redoing her hair. And then there's a better shot of her side part as well as the tones of like hair color she's got going on. I feel like the camera's not doing it justice. It looks really, really pretty in real life. I just don't like that I have a little bit of a bald spot right there, but I can fix that later. Overall, I'm very happy that they have saran hair, given Mattel's track record with dolls and Monster High and polypropylene. I'm very happy that we're working with saran, especially for a $20 price point. That makes me very pleased. Now, she also doesn't have pierced ears or earrings. Now, the Barbie in the back, she does, so I don't know why that is. Like, maybe some do, some don't. This is like, you know, the first line of Barbie Dream Besties. So, you know, not all of the kinks are going to be fully worked out. You know, this is like the first kind of test run. Think of it like a pilot episode. You know, when you watch a TV show and episode 1 is just named pilot because they don't know if the show's going to work or not, or if it's going to be successful. So not everything's fully greenlit and figured out. That's kind of how I feel about this line. It's the first wave, the first iteration of Dream Besties. So they're kind of testing the waters a little bit, just dipping a toe in before diving in fully. And for it being the first line, I'm pretty impressed so far. Now moving on to Teresa's fashion. I love it. Okay, it's a little played out. I've seen these shorts before on Sculpted Secrets Series 1 Draculaura. You know, it's a mesh top with a cute little bow piece on top. Like, it's cute. It's a little bit, you know, we've seen it. It doesn't feel the most fresh, but that's okay. I love the colors. I like that we're getting red rather than pink. I feel like we're just in a pink supremacy. And as someone who loves pink, like, I'm being critical here. I also like red. And this is really pretty. This is kind of a more traditional cherry red with some more like orange red in there. So I like the multiple tones of red. And honestly, it does feel like Dream Besties has taken a page out of Rainbow High's book, because it's a very monochromatic look from all the dolls. Teresa and Barbie here are giving like red and blue. The other Barbie's giving pink, and then Renee's giving purple. So you can kind of see the impact and of like what's currently trending. And it makes sense. You know, you kind of want to keep up with the times and stay competitive. So I get it. I also like that we have multiple textures going on with like the pleather that's kind of shiny and sleek with the mesh. This mesh top also has some polka dots on it, which is kind of cute. And it's just like a simple plain gold necklace. Nothing too special. I will say, I didn't really plan on being like totally blown away by the fashions, but the like straps on this top right here are really nice. Like it's not just like a little strap, like fabric strap, like it's kind of got some texture to it, and I feel like that's probably my favorite detail. The bow on mine is a little frumpy, like I don't know, it's just not sitting the way I would love it to sit. Oopsie, I just knocked the phone out of her hands, but which is fine. Also, something to note is these are two separate pieces, which I adore. Not in today's video, but probably down the line, I'm gonna try and steal some of these fashions and play around with like Monster High, specifically Ghoulia, because I love Ghoulia in red. So this is going to be a great fashion pack down the line for those of you who are interested. It's just very nice and versatile pieces. And then, yeah, the shorts are fun. They can look a little bit frumpy at times, but I actually think they look pretty cute. I like the little ruffles they have going on down here. The fabric's not lined, so like that doesn't look great. But for the most part, it looks pretty good. And then I love the body for these. Like, I love that we're getting a knee joint, and look how beautiful and smooth that looks. Oh, it's so cute. As you can see, it kind of like kicked this leg out. It looks so nice. Now we do have the small Barbie feet. She has these little like teddy bear fuzzy heels. I don't know. They're kind of silly and whimsical and like kind of stupid and dumb, but I kind of like it at the same time. And there's a lot of teddy bear going on here. We got the shoes. We got these ugly sunglasses. We got the teddy bear gaming headset. We got an actual teddy bear, right? We have, oopsie, sorry at the camera. We have the phone case. So yeah, her theming is very strong with Miss Teresa, but I don't mind it. It's kind of fun, and I'm just hoping that's not like her thing forever, right? If she gets another doll down the line, I don't want it to be teddy bear, teddy bear, teddy bear, like all the time. But for today, it's fine. I'm okay with it. And that is Teresa. I really love her. I think she's really cute. I'm a little bit over the gamer aesthetic, but like at this point, it doesn't matter what I say because we keep getting gamer themed dolls. So I'm just accepting my fate at this point. It's an unpopular opinion. I guess it's popular amongst the youth. So no point in me screaming into the void. The gaming aesthetic is here to stay. Okay, now on to Barbie. I love her face and her hair. That's what drew me into this doll. And like, it's not perfect. There's like some random pieces of tinsel. Like, I'll fix her hair up later. But for box hair, it's still pretty cute. It's also saran hair once again. I can't tell if there's multiple shades of brown or if it's just one color. It's kind of like a nice, dark, deep, rich brown. It's beautiful. I love it so much. And then, as you can see, there's lots and lots of tinsel. We have 3 colors with gold, magenta, and blue. It's super fun. I really like this tinsel. And I know tinsel is kind of like controversial. You know, not everyone likes it. Some people hate it. Some people rip it out right as they get their dolls. I've grown to just adore tinsel. And this tinsel I would describe as like party tinsel or like holiday tinsel. It's very easy to manage and work with, I find. Like, I can usually brush through it with a fine tooth comb and it doesn't snag. I've boil washed it before and it doesn't like give me issues. Monster Ball Claudine has this tinsel, as well as the Ghoul Spirit Cleo from the 6-pack. So if you have those dolls, you're probably familiar with it. I really like it, and we don't see it often, but I feel like in this instance, like, it just looks so good. Like, look at me playing with her hair. And look at that tinsel. So I'm excited to tame this hair down the line and like fix it up and just redo it and make it more sleek. For now, you know, it's box hair, but it's saran. So I am thrilled. I love it that we get high quality hair for a $20 doll. That's pretty satisfying. And then looking at her face, it's a lot more muted as far as like the color story, right? Teresa had like some orange and yellow and gold shimmer. This is a little bit more understated, right? We just have this bold, really nice like sky baby blue eyeshadow. The under eye is just kind of a smoked out brown eyeshadow. I love her freckles. Look at those freckles. Can you see them? Look at that. And her lips are beautiful as well. The lined lips look gorgeous. I think her makeup is stunning. And once again, her brows are even subtly different than Teresa's, just looking at them. I love the individual like brow hairs you can see. It's just such a beautiful trend on dolls currently. Her edges are nice, but I feel like they look a little different from the like stock photos. Something about them looks a tad bit different. Also, like, look at this piece of tinsel. Like, this tinsel right here got pulled into this ponytail. So I had to take this down, move this back over here. It's gonna be a whole ordeal, but don't worry. That's not permanent. And then she has these bamboo heart-shaped earrings. These are super trendy. We've seen these before on Rainbow High, Kaya Heart. I like them, so I like that she gets some earrings rather, where Teresa didn't. So it's kind of fun. It's weird that some do and some don't. I can't explain it, but I like that this Barbie does get them. And it makes sense because her hair's up, so you can actually see the earrings, whereas Teresa in the back, like, her hair's covering her ears anyways, so I'm just making excuses for them, but yeah. Okay, now, I know, this varsity jacket with this like puffy sleeve silhouette is played out into the ground. We've seen it from Mattel, from Barbie, from Monster High, and probably other places too. But I actually think in this instance it's pretty cute. I like the Sherpa sleeve. It's like a baby blue Sherpa with this metallic blue kind of like holofoil shift. There's kind of a shift with blue and green sparkles there. It says New York. And then right there it says Brooklyn. Can you see it all the way? Yeah, right there. Does it go on the back? Okay, it does. Sometimes Mattel will do this thing where like the fun, exciting fabrics only on the front and not on the back. And then I like that we get the ribbed texture because that's like what they actually look like. It feels nice. Like, it feels like a complete piece, and it doesn't make her silhouette look off. Like the Core Refresh Claudine, who has a similar jacket, her silhouette does not work. Like, the sleeves on that jacket, for whatever reason, are very stiff. Like, you can see, I'm like bending it, and it kind of holds its shape really well, which is fun. So you can still pose it and it doesn't look like a complete hot mess. And then underneath, she just has a plain, simple white tank top. So we got separate pieces. This isn't like, this isn't too exciting, but it's layers at least, and you really don't see it through the jacket. So I don't mind it. I'll probably take this dog off later, but for now, it's tied there. She's kind of carrying her little puppy. Now, this is probably the most underwhelming piece for both dolls. It's just like a very badly done denim skirt. Like, the fabric just doesn't feel great. It does feel like they're trying to give us like a faux denim skirt, but don't love it. No working pockets or anything. It's like not even like a hemmed. It's just like, looks like the edges are maybe burnt so it doesn't fray. Yeah, it's not a great piece. It's not a great piece, but there it is. It just Velcros off in the back. Not my favorite. Maybe I'll try and find a different piece I can replace it with down the line, but for today, it's gonna have to do. And then, okay. Oh my gosh, sorry. That's my bones cracking. I'm sorry. But okay. I'll say this. When I saw this with these plastic leg warmers in the stock photos, I was like, ooh, that's ugly. And it's still kind of ugly, but something about seeing her like in person, I don't hate it as much. And sorry to break it to you, but it is connected to her shoe. Like, there's no removing this if you don't like it. Like, it's all one piece. And then, strange enough, the actual heel has like a crochet knit texture. So it's a little bizarre, but they're kind of cute. I don't mind it. I like that it's like a different silhouette, and I like the monochromatic nature of her outfit. I like all the blue. So I don't know. Overall, I kind of vibe. Like, I like the jacket, hate the skirt, tank tops, whatever. The shoes, they're growing on me, I'll admit. I would prefer fabric, obviously, but I mean, the sculpt is nice. Like, the folds on this are nice. Like, it could be worse, so yeah, I don't mind it. I'm just not used to like tiny little small Barbie feet like this because I don't collect Barbie, so it's a little different. But that is the breakdown for the fashion and the hair and the makeup for these new Barbie Dream Besties for Teresa and the main character, Barbie herself. I really like these. I'm kind of shocked at how much I like these because I'm not a Barbie collector. Okay, I collect Monster High, Rainbow High, Bratz, LOL Surprise OMG, Magic Mixies Pixlings. Okay, I have a full plate. My cup is full. I don't have a lot of space for new dolls. And Playland Barbie has never really impressed me. I'm just kind of like underwhelmed with it. Obviously, everyone is like gagging for those new mermaids with the dial face mold because they look stunning, and you know, I may have picked them up myself as well, but like I don't have a designated display for Barbie. Just she doesn't have one in my collection. And honestly, I don't like that, because like when you tell people you collect dolls, I think their mind just goes to Barbie because it's kind of like, you know, the behemoth of dolls. Like they just had $1 billion grossing film, so like everyone knows Barbie. And then for me to tell people like, oh yeah, I collect dolls, but not Barbie. Literally like every doll but Barbie is what I collect. Like, you know, I can now say, guess what? Guess what? I collect Barbie. They don't have to know it's Dream Besties. Like, they don't gotta know it's the big-headed Barbies. They can just think that it's the regular small-headed Barbies, like this one. Here's a Barbie extra so you can see the difference. I forgot to bring her. Here she is. There's a difference in proportions. Don't get me wrong. These Barbies are fine. Barbie extra, may you rest in peace. You were fun while you lasted. But Dream Besties has come to take your place. And I prefer these Dream Besties. I really like them. I love the big eyes, and I love the big heads, and I love having more hair to play with. So it's a stamp of approval from me. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of these new Dream Besties dolls. Are you going to pick any of them up when they hit your stores, or are you going to buy them online? And which one's your favorite of the characters? We have two Barbies, Teresa and Renee. I'm going with the Brooklyn Barbie. She's still my favorite. As much as Teresa is gorgeous, do not get me wrong. Something about this Barbie, I don't know, she just speaks to me. She feels like Barbie. The tinsel, the fun kind of kooky hairstyle. I love the like asymmetrical pigtails. It's just so fun and different, and it just feels fresh, and I'm really vibing with her. I don't have time today, unfortunately, to fix up their saran hair. I would love to, but I don't have the time. So down the line, when I can find time to fix up their hair, I will give you an update in a future video if you're interested. I always like to do that. Like every now and then I'll be like, hey, look what I'm working on. But today, I don't have the time, unfortunately. But I hope you had fun hanging out with me today while I went over these new dolls. Should I show you guys her body? What do you guys think? Do you guys want to see the doll body? You know what? Let's do it. Let me clip this elastic. I'm like literally about to sign off, and I'm like, just kidding. We're still gonna do something. Okay, let's take this poor little dog off. I feel like because it's a new doll, we should just look at the body real quick, you know, because it's a new mold, I presume. Like, I'm not the most knowledgeable with Barbie. Like I said, like maybe it's not. Maybe they've used this mold before, or maybe Mattel's used it elsewhere. Like, if you know more than I do, please let me know in the comments, because I'm not a Barbie collector. I collect Monster High. You know, I don't know what's going on over here at Barbie. Okay. That's what we're working with. I think it's cute. I love, my favorite part of these dolls is the like knee, the flare out, because correct me if I'm wrong, but don't Barbies usually not have knee joints? They just have kind of like the rubber bend and snap knee. Okay, that's what she looks like. I love her. Oh my gosh, I love her. Okay, that's a closer look at her body before I sign off, just so you get the full experience, you know? But that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I love making videos about dolls. Like, this is my happy place where I get to come and share my hobby with all of you on the internet, and we can connect and be a community, and it just makes me so happy. So hope you had fun today. My name is Eli, and this is my channel, Elijah, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye. Mwah.